Art is definitely something that makes you breathe a different kind of happiness. And today I am super happy to bring you this episode dedicated to the intersection between art and property. My name is Aina Raizakoya. Join me on My.NA Property, your favorite aesthetically pleasing show, as we splash some color into your life.
Neopaints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neopaints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neopaints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
They say that there are no rules to creativity, and today we are joined by a man who is familiar with those words because he expresses himself freely without any type of rules. Master Ndako Nipandula is here. He is a visual artist, and we are going to be diving deeper into the conversation of how art ties in with property. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I am fantastic. So let's talk about some of your beliefs. How do you believe that art, such as graffiti, sculptures, and even paintings, can transform a space?
It can transform a space in many ways, It can make it more beautiful, it can enhance the space. You can use art in activism. It can send messages to people, people can look at it and relate to it a certain way. And yeah, mostly just for aesthetics, enhancing the space.
And we are in the aesthetic age right
Yes.
now. Okay, speaking about aesthetic, let's talk about your art philosophy. What inspires it, and how do you ensure that the kind of pieces you do resonate with its surrounding?
I don't think I necessarily make things that resonate with their surroundings. I make things that resonate with me.
Okay.
So I just try to tell stories of, things that I see, things that I experience, things that people close to me experience, like maybe experiences that we share.
Yeah.
So that's this kind of messages I try to convey in my artworks.
Okay. Your nails and string pieces are very unique. Talk to us about what inspires them and how you think they can fit in modern designs. Your apartment is beautifully decorated. How do you think, these pieces that you create can fit in modern designs?
I've realized with these pieces especially, people like them in modern spaces because of especially because of the 3D element that it has.
Yes.
When people first walk into a space and they see it, it just looks like a painting. Then when they get closer, they see it's made with nails and strings. and then they go in and touch, you know. So it has sort of like 3 phases, if I can put it like that.
Okay. So how do you ensure that your work is both meaningful and impactful to your community and the communities that it's created for?
It's a bit of a tough one. I don't really work having that in mind.
Okay.
I usually just explore ideas that come to me. And then, yeah, from there, it depends on the people, how they react to the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you also have another project, Project Babylon. Let's talk about that. How has it been significant to your career? And maybe firstly, you can just tell us what it is all about.
So Project Babylon started when, because I always drive past the Okahanja Park area.
Yeah.
And I was working on an artwork, and I was first doing the background. So when people saw that, they said it looked like shacks. I was making a 3D background. So maybe 3 different people said it looked like shacks. And I said, probably does look like shacks. So I went there and I took a picture for reference, and there were kids playing in the picture, and I used their images in my final artwork. So when the artwork was done, I took it back there to track down the parents of the kids, because I thought, I'm going to sell this and I'm using the kids, and I'm not going to give them anything.
Okay.
So I went to go look for the parents. I spoke to them. I said, no, when we sell the piece, we'll donate stuff to them. So we sold the artwork, and we bought school shoes and food and a bunch, like sanitary pads and stuff for the households there that the kids are from. And that's when I got the idea. When I was walking in the area, I saw one guy had painted on his door, slave, poor man. So that's why I got the idea to paint the whole area. But this was like 2 years before the project actually started, because I first needed to look for funds and whatnot.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's very beautiful. So a art project was inspired by, housing, if we can say like that. But
Yes.
I'm intrigued to find out, how did you track down these families? How did you know that these are the specific people that I saw on that day when I came to take this visual image for me to go create? How did you find these exact same people? Or did you just, I don't know.
By coincidence, the first house we went to, we showed them the picture, and 2 of the kids were from that house.
Oh.
So then they pointed us now to the other houses.
Wow.
Yeah, so it wasn't difficult
So
actually.
it wasn't difficult. So
Yeah.
you took, when you went there, did you take a picture or did you just go and see and then you came and painted?
No, I took a picture.
Oh,
I stood at the
okay.
top and I took a picture.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
and the kids were busy playing there at the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
was gonna say you have such a great mind if you can remember how these kids looked like, and then you go and put them on painting. But nonetheless, for more on this conversation about painting and about Project Babylon, we will be coming right back. Stick around.
We are all seeking connection to each other, to the world, to the spaces we exist in.
More sportsmanship right now from the lads.
1.85 for the national record.
Here's another chance, and it is a goal from Vindo Kahana.
Sy sê wie is er aan neertrek en daai bal het my grond gevat. Ja, hy het grond gevat en is hier
Running that mountain up. Okay, so we will be doing this. More advanced, slightly advanced.
So is jou trolley reg? Want
I love it. I love it. So then
kickstart our countdown at number 5 with this one.
Op Netwerk TV se Klets Kompas gesels ons nuus van 'n Maandag tot Donderdag. Ons kyk ook na die weer en meer. Stories wat jou raak en stories wat saak maak.
They've made a mistake in denying me bail, and they've made several other mistakes in many other cases.
The channels that teach us something new or reflect
our expression. So it goes beyond switching to the right station. It's about choosing the experience that can adorn the present, dressing it with our tastes as we expand our preferences, because what we are actually connecting to is boundless, limitless human energy. And this is the spirit of NTV.
We are still here with Ndako, and we are talking about the correlation between art and property. So Ndako, before the break, we're just talking about, Project Babylon, and I want to continue that conversation and ask you about some of the lessons you've learned from working on such a project and still working on such a project.
I've learned that art is for everyone, because not only the kids were interested, but people of all ages participated. I've learned that it can inspire, because off of that I've had a lot of conversations, and there were people that approached me to come and cook for the children.
Oh, nice.
Someone came to come and teach the children chess.
Nice.
So we had all sorts of offers, so it really inspired others to chip in as they can as well, in any way that they can, I mean.
Okay. And then I want to find out, it's always intriguing to get into the artist's mind. I don't know what goes through your mind, but I want to find out, what is your creative process? Maybe you can walk us through that. Do you just wake up and then you see all these visuals? I don't know, do you see them in the dream? Do you just, I don't know, what inspires your creative process? Maybe before you start painting, what happens? Do you just take the brush and start painting? What happens?
I usually have an idea first before I pick up the brush or do anything. I can't really say where the ideas come from. It's difficult to say. It depends, Sometimes maybe what I see, like one of my artworks, I was sitting on the balcony watching a weaver bird make a nest. So then I took some pictures and stuff and I made an artwork.
Okay.
So it just depends on what's going on. But usually when I get an idea, I usually take pictures. So I usually take reference pictures, then I sketch it out. So when I'm sketching, I'm adding elements maybe that I want to add to help me convey the message, or I remove what I want to remove.
Yeah.
And from there, I put now that sketch onto the canvas and I start working on it.
Is art a talent or something that you learn?
I
Are you
would
born
say-
with it, or should I go to school?
I think everyone is born with it. I myself am self-taught, but I think everyone is born with it. We just lose it somehow, because all kids
Yeah, they love
art.
painting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I really believe that it's an acquired skill.
Okay.
So the more you do it, the better you get at it.
The better you become at it. What are some of your future plans, with your artistic career, and maybe future plans for Project Babylon also?
For my artistic career, future plans, I would like to do another solo exhibition. I've only done one, and the last one was in 2022. And yes, I'm happy with my trajectory so far. So hopefully I just keep growing as I am, get onto more international stages, international platforms. And with Project Babylon, I'm hoping to finish, of course, the current area and move to another area.
Nice.
And maybe also have it spread out, because when people come and help, they learn, and people can do it on their own.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily need me. So hopefully it can continue without me as well. And other people can do the same.
Can I make a suggestion? Maybe after you're done with Babylon, then you can come to Koreaga, because that's my community. We also want, beautiful spaces to live in. I'm just saying, while we are talking about spaces to live in, your apartment is full of, paintings, right? What advice would you give to a new homeowner wanting to incorporate these kind of paintings in their space? What type of paintings should they have? Sizes maybe you can advise on.
I would say mine is a bit much because there's a lot going on here. My works are
Because you
here.
make them, they're at home.
And I also collect, so more than half of them are actually by other artists.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so I also buy from artists or exchange so I can have their works. But advice to homeowners, I would say, find something that speaks to you, and also do research on the type of artist you are buying, because it's not only that you are buying a piece of art, you're also investing. So you can buy from an artist that's growing, and the value of your art also goes up.
Yeah. Okay. In terms of color and setting the tone when it comes to paintings, sculptures, all things out, would you advise somebody to have darker colors when it comes to their painting, bright colors, more neutral colors, or everything? Mix
I
it all
myself
up.
prefer brighter colors. But I would say, in cases like these, it's usually where architects would reach out to me and they would consult me and they would say, no, because they're trying to get a certain feeling in the home.
Yeah.
So they'll say, no, we want artworks like this and of that size. That's not really determined by me. I just do the work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk to us about some of the projects that you've worked on when it comes to home decorating, if I can call it that, when it comes to placing artwork into a home. Maybe you can just walk us through one that you have done.
With regards to homes, I haven't per se went into someone's home and suggested artworks or decorated it for them. People usually just buy and hang them in their homes.
Okay.
But I have done so with corporates.
Okay.
So one of the projects, for example, is Bank Windhoek's Capricorn building. Okay, no, there I only did one artwork. Bank Windhoek's Ochuarongo branch. So I had a series of artworks called Job is Job. So just dedicated to, in this world these days, everything is so fast.
Yes.
Everyone is just chasing big success and fame. So that one was a series of artworks dedicated to just the regular person working a regular job and how you can still find joy in that. And we sometimes forget that.
Yes.
So that one was picked up by Bank Windhoek and they decorated their Ochuarongo branch with that because it will relate to the client, because most of the clients is just a regular person working a regular job.
Yeah.
So that's an example of one.
Would you say we should buy artwork based on our personality, or should we buy whatever we see, whatever we like and we see, we should buy? Or must we buy artwork that tells a particular story that resonates with us, or should we just collect whatever? If we can afford it, collect, why not?
I think you should purchase what you like. If you think it's beautiful, if you love the story, if it resonates with you, I think those are all reasons to collect.
Okay. All right, Mr. Ndako. Thank you so much for taking out time to come and talk about, art and property and beautifying our homes with us. And we wish you all the success.
Thank you.
All right, we will be right back. Stick around.
Welcome to Namibia, where adventure meets tranquility. With Enjoy, you have access to a wide range of accommodations to suit every traveler's taste and budget. Experience the finest dining and hospitality Namibia has to offer. Booking your dream accommodation is just a few clicks away with Enjoy. Join thousands of happy travelers who have trusted Enjoy for their Namibian getaway. Your gateway to unforgettable Namibian adventures. Visit us today at enjoy.my.na.
For this week's DIY, we are talking headboards, but we give a creative spin on the regular old headboard we all know. Option 1 is a paint trick that brings drama and a cocooning feel to your sleep space. Extending the paint onto the ceiling can make a room feel larger. It's no secret that paint and curtains are ingenious tools when it comes to playing with your room's proportions with lighter colors. Not the effect you want? Do not despair. With dark colors, you can have the opposite effect and enhance the hunker down vibe. Other benefits of painting part of the ceiling is allowing you to show off elegant ceiling details. You can be imaginative on every surface in your space, but your fifth wall is a proper playground because it's not the main focal point, so even the pattern shy can really unleash the inner creative. If that doesn't tickle your fancy, option 2 is creating an arc-shaped paint headboard. According to Judy Smith, Crown Paint's color consultant, creating a perfect semicircle is easier than you might think. First of all, measure the length of the wall and mark its center or wherever you want the center of the semicircle to be. Hammer a nail onto the spot you have just marked just above the skirting board. Depending on how wide you want the semicircle to be, measure out some string and cut to size. The longer the string, the bigger the circle. Tie one end of the string to the pencil and the other to the end of the nail. If you are not allowed to use nails on your walls, extra strong tape will hold the string in place. Once you are all set, start tracing out your semicircle on the wall from one way to the other, making sure you are pulling the pencil tight on the string. Once you have drawn the outline, use a small paintbrush to create a precise edge at the top of your semicircle. You can then go in with a paint roller or larger brush to fill the rest of the shape. Option 3. If you don't feel like painting at all but still want a headboard, then this pillow headboard might just be an answer. This is an easy upgrade. It's super simple and super cost effective. First, work out where you would like your pillow headboard to hang high above your bed and what distance apart. Then mark this in pencil on the wall. Next, measure for lengths of slim leather straps around 150 centimeters each and attach in place on the wall using metal tacks. You want to make sure the loops you make can snugly hold your pillow so that they don't fall out easily but still keep their shape. Slide your pillow onto the loops and make sure they are supported evenly. Use basic pillowcases. So it means washing your headboard is a breeze.
Connection. It's in the human touch, the feeling of belonging. It inspires us and empowers us, creates clarity from complexity. It starts new conversations, unlocks the power of advice, and makes an impact on your life. At Alex Forbes, we pioneer insight to provide you with advice that connects your decisions of today to your impact tomorrow.
Art is like life and life is like art. Never separate the two. This has been a fantastic episode of My.NA Property showing on DSTV 285, GoTV 25 in Namibia. We will see you next time, same place, as we discover more beautiful properties around Namibia.